Sorry, I was going to keep that going for a little while, but it felt a bit awkward. Good evening, everybody. It's me, in case you had any doubt. But it was. My goodness, it's really, really quite warm. Let me just illuminate the sticks. Good evening, everybody, and a very happy Halloween, or Samhain, if you are particular to that type of behaviour. I've got some all sorts of little things going on here, sort of festively adorned, including, of course, my robes for black magic and witchcraft, which we'll be doing live tonight. Maybe not. Anyway,
welcome to the Halloween special of Getjervis's World of Synths, and I hope you enjoyed the little hastily thrown together jam that I did at the beginning. I knew I was going to use the Pro 3, and I thought I was going to use the Diggy Tone because it's kind of icy and kind of... I just didn't have time to do anything, so I just threw the circuit rhythm on the table, and yeah, I was quite pleased with that. I was able to throw it together in 10 minutes. So anyway, let's see who's in the chat. Hey, Andy, how you doing? I'm going to put my glasses on because I cannot see. There we go. So, Andy, you were first in Wagoo. Good evening. Keith in Watford. Paul Holmes, Marky. Andrew Brooks. Paul Holmes, how you doing? And I think that's all that's there. That's saying hello. Cornish Waves music is in the house. And yes, Nick Destruct. Hello. And welcome, Billy Bird. How you doing? All the way from the other side of the world. Billy Bird's coming. Yes, he is. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Azio Head. Jason Maggs. Aha, it's the Halloween special. I think I've been... Biscuit. Hello. Hopefully that's kind of caught up with everybody. Crikey, how is it? I did go looking for a proper, I say proper, that is a proper, I can eat that, but, you know, a traditional sort of, it's got a bit of mould on it. Oh. That'll be high by the end of the programme, no doubt. Pumpkin. Distracting myself from my own sentences. So, yeah, anyway, that's what I came back with, actually a nice squash. There we go. And anyway, what's everyone drinking? I've got a cup of tea, which I've spread. And due to the nature of having getting thirsty by the end of these episodes, I've packed a teapot. Check it out. Look at that beauty. That is... Oh, don't spill it on the... Don't spill it. So there it is. Denbighshire pottery. Nice hedgehog flavoured teapot, which I will be... Let's just do that. Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? A cup of tea and a saucer. So what's everybody drinking? It's a little bit cold now because I made it like before coming in here. I need a tea cozy. I think there needs to be a Getjervis themed tea cozy and cake. I've also got, talking of cake, because you guys love it, I've got a pumpkin spiced cinnamon, or pumpkin spiced sort of swirl, you know, the kind of cinnamon swirls, but it's not cinnamon, it's some pumpkin spiced swirl. Can't speak! So we'll be having that a little later. Anyway, ooh, I do feel... We did a carry-on Jimmy and Jim Jams. We didn't actually... It was just really intense and serious. We didn't go carry on at all, but I suppose that was the thing. So what is everyone drinking? Hey, it's like the Symptoms of Reality, guys. Nice jam, by the way, for Hardware Jams. I was busy in here with the lights. I've changed both strips. So, because one of them, the white one here, was faulty, so I couldn't change the colour, and I wanted tonight to be as Halloween themed as I could possibly make the stick. So I was literally in here under the table, plugging things in, sticking things down. I was all over the place. So I was listening, but I wasn't able to communicate. So yeah, I did nip in and clap when I could. Coffee there for biscuits. What have we got? Homegrown. Hello. There you are. Good evening. Good evening. So, what have we got? So, Wagyu, you said you were drinking something. I saw that. Grand Gruyere. Isn't that cheese? Go away, will you? I think I just got to get into the habit of putting it onto Do Not Disturb when we are streaming. We do not require anyone else's participation other than us. So, what are we drinking? Yes, back to coffee, Marky. Grand Gruyere, usually served with an alien coffee in the Giga musician. Oh, is it Giga or Giga? I don't know. It is green. I like that. What else have we got? Scrappy Spoons. Denby? Scrappy.
Listen, Mr. Brooks, where I'm from in Wales used to be called Denbighshire. So this is as close to Wrexham pottery as you're going to get. Not that I'm really from Wrexham, I'm from Cefn, which is a tiny little village on the end of the Vale of Llangollen, where we used to watch as children the aircraft coming down from RAF Valley. We've seen many, and I was thinking, just awesome, awfully awesome aircraft. Things like the Rally Vulcan, many a Jaguar, and also, bloody amazing and amazing. I don't know why I did that, but there we go. So yeah, what else have we got? Anyone who's drinking cider? Jake should just sing us a welcome. Yeah, do you know what, Andy? The decay entry for my last hardware jam is going to be the theme to this. I just need to spend some time getting some visuals together with it and actually just tightening it up a little bit so it's not like 5 minutes long, so it's like a minute and a half. But yeah, maybe there's going to be some songs in it as well. But I think there's also going to be stings for the segments, which would be a little bit cheesy and funny, just like the show. Supin Corev, Cornish lager. That sounds very Welsh. That's good. Oh, see, every time I see CWM, which is Cornish Waves Music, right, I don't see the abbreviations capitalized. I see the Welsh word for cwm, which is it's a small lake, usually after glaciation on top of a mountain. And it's usually a great walk to get up to the cwm and sit there and enjoy the view and also the wake. Scottish, also known as a corrie. So cwm, here we go. Chocolate track, Tom. Nice. What else have we got? Lemont. Water. Come on, gotta get that, lubricating the throat. Not scrappy. Scapy. Oh, scrapey. Oh, I see. I see. Scrapey, like this. Hang on, let's do a little bit of it. Let's go back to the big one. That's really good sampled and slowed down, actually. It sounds like someone pushing a big, there's kind of like, that's super cold. I've got a whole teapot full of cold tea. That's ridiculous. Love the Welsh accent. Thank you, Dilip. I'm actually from Wales. As many other places in the world. Anyway, yes. But where I'm from in North Wales, the accent's a little bit like that. That's a North West Wales accent. And you go to Bala Lake and further on, and now people were talking like that. It's very sing-songy though, up and down like that. And we were down the club the other day, and it was kind of Morag. I don't know, Morag is not a Welsh name, is it? But yeah, and then you get closer to Wrexham and you start getting the Liverpool accent kind of kicks in a bit, so you kind of sound a little bit Scouser, but it's not, it's Welsh. So it's like the Welsh accent mixed with Scouse, and that's it. And of course, Scouse accents really is just, Welsh mixed with Irish, and that's it. That's as simple as it is. And then you go over to Northern Ireland and I see, I wasn't as seamless as I wanted it to be. Gwyn's is wind in Gwyn's. Gwyn. Well, Gwyn is wyn is Welsh for white. So that's quite interesting that Gwyn's is wind in Cornish. It's great that language was brought back from the brink, like 3 people in the world speaking Cornish. Just no, tell us how to speak Cornish. My mother hated that. Personally, quite liked it. Yeah, I like the sound of good crockery. Well, it's got 36 homegrown. Seriously. Oh dear. Pontypandy. Nice. Okay, so I think we've done all that. So, I've hurt my neck doing something really stupid, like falling off a ladder last night, trying to get the decorations down from the. Let's have a little look at the decorations, shall we? Should we have a look at what we've got? Because I have, I've lost a lot of my decorations. We've got the typical skull. I mean, it's a nice thing. This is Brian.
That's named. At last, I knew him well. Anyway, something like that. Obviously, got another mini pumpkin there, another squash. But my broom, my kingdom for a broom, which I couldn't quite get, but I do go flying at night with this. This is the learner model. It's like a 125. It's a 125 of broomsticks. You know, you go from this and you go up to something quite big and spectacular. But yeah, it's good to have. You know, I don't know where the hell I'm going to put this. Oh dear. Anyway, no, I don't know what a firebolt is. If it's anything to do with the wizard with the glasses and the funny scar on his face, I don't do that. I have quite strong feelings about that franchise, shall we say? I don't have strong feelings. I just didn't like it. Didn't read the book though, and didn't enjoy the films. But you know, a lot of people do, and that's good. You enjoy them for me, and that's fine. I'll stick to what I like. Anyway, so good Lord. That's quite nice having a keyboard on there for like this just doesn't get used enough. I just thought I felt really guilty, and someone was commenting on the video live stream I did with it last year, and I just thought, oh yeah, I need to actually use it. So I brought it out and slapped it in. Anyway, circuit rhythm though. So yeah, so let's do that. Let's do what's on the table. Let's do that. And I feel like I'm like, you know, some sort of. We've got less light than usual, but is that okay? Does it look? It looks darker, but can we see everything kind of, you know, clearly enough, or do you need me to illuminate beyond more? Let me know in the comments, in the chat. And can you hear me? Can you hear me coming? The new vibration. Don't know what's going on with my voice tonight. Yes, like button, Cressy. Thank you. Yes, press the like button. Evening, Ian J. Cole. Evening, Droogs. Welly, well. Yeah, so, hey, Steve, how you doing? Good to see you. Man without razor. Good evening. So we're getting up to numbers. And by the way, hi to the Lurkin Gurkins. Hey, you guys keep this going, you know? You stay there in the background, just being the backbone of this channel. Oh, Jackson's on the move. See, Jackson's going to come and say, Lurkin Gurkins for the win right now. Jackson! Where are you? I don't know. He's not doing a Tom like... We had Tom in here on... If you didn't join the live stream on Sunday, the Jamming and Jim Jams, Tom was in here at the beginning and he would not come to me. He's like, no, go away. Let me out. And then Jackson opened the door and he left. Promptly. Jackson, where are you? Beast! Beast! Where are you, you beast? Do you know... You literally by the door. Come on. People are waiting. Come on, look. If you come here, I'll... Yeah, come on. He's such a dog cat. Come on. Yeah. Oh, 5 with Jackson. There he is. Are you happy? Yeah. He's like, oh, he's so... Do you know what? He's got his winter coat coming. It's so scrumptious, isn't it? Yeah. It's so nice. And you're so fluffy and lovely. Cat cam. Yeah, hang on. Whoa. Do. Ow, that's my arm. Don't do. Oh, cats on synthesizers. It's a good quality synth. You can sit on that if you want. Just don't put your bum in my tea. There's a... Don't put your bum in my tea, madam. Don't put your bottom in my tea. Okay, shall we just do a little... Come on, cat cam. Come on. There you go. No? No, you're not going to do it now? Well, that is definitely something to... if E was here, which she would normally be, she would be all over that. Right. Okay, Jackson. You've had enough now, right? Have you had enough now? He's not had enough. Okay, come on, Lynx. Oh no! So Cressy, your cat knocked your JP08. Well, they're not massive, are they? So it's quite easily done. I would be surprised if Jackson was. Don't stop. Jackson was literally on the synth, isn't he? Was able to knock the Pro 3. Well, this could be just a live stream of the cat on the synthesizer. Oh, he's going to jump. Don't jump! He's not great on his feet, actually. This is... I mean, you know, just do the stream, mate. Don't... Where do you think you're going? Just don't want fur on my cake. Dude, come on, this way, come on. You're not sure where to go, are you? He's going to play some music. Oh, he didn't. I mean, you know, you've seen it, haven't you? All those videos of people's cats and dogs walking on pianos playing perfectly in tune. You know, obviously it's fake. But, you know, he could have... I'd have been happy with that. But he didn't do it. He literally hit something else. I should have put the expansion on that. Perfect. Anyway, so that's the Jackson 5. We've had Who's in the Chat. We've had What Are You Drinking? Richard in the chat. How you doing? Good to see you. An Ewok mixed with a gremlin. Nick, what can I tell you? Gremlin, 90% gremlin, but yeah, Ewok as well. Definitely not a cat to, not a forgettable cat any stretch. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe I'll just put it on the, pumpkin, a little pumpkiny wumpkiny. There we go. How about that? There we go. And I can put the mask. Yeah. It's like a death mask, isn't it? Actually, I saw that the other day. I saw the death mask of, not in person, on a website, the death mask of Napoleon. Odd thing to do, death masks, isn't it? You know, you've lived a life, you've died, and they cast your face. I mean, weird. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Mind you, I suppose, you know, you consider what the ancient Egyptians used to do, you know, to preserve and to make sure that the body and the soul went to the next level, which is bringing us nicely onto the topic of All Hallows Eve, which is that tomorrow, right? No, it's when, hang on, it's Tuesday today, right? I don't know what day it is. Thursday is All Hallows Eve, or Samhain, spelt Samhain, go figure, where the veil between this world and the next is thin, and spooks and spirits stalk the living. And it was quite interesting to note that kids would dress up to blend in, and that's where the trick or treat kind of thing comes from. Is you know, it's a Celtic tradition, I believe. Anyway, there we go. Who's going to be trick or treating, or jamming on them on into the early hours? Yeah. Jackson flipping doesn't he? He milks it. He just like, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, this is where I belong. Anyway, so there we go. Well, on to the actual star of the show, which I think I don't know if that's going to be the right thing. The right combo of, that's my little milk. Let's go and do it. Right, so top down is that? Have I moved it? Oh, hello. Oh, this is interesting. Again, spending plenty of time trying to ensure that everything's. Oh, hello. Robbie. Oh. I've just noticed that you're in the chat. I was talking to the plant, not to you. Look, Robbie, you're on the edge of the table. was trying to pull you in, and I look across to the phone, and I can see that you've just arrived. No worries, you've missed the Halloween jam. You've missed Jackson, and Jackson was really milking it tonight. So after the show, you can go back and enjoy the first few moments of that. I'll hopefully chapter this evening before bed, because I'm going to be out trick-or-treating on Thursday with my daughter and her friends, I think. If not, I will be dressed up and answering the door as spookily as possible. I'm not going to sort of do too much. I have done some crazy stuff in the past where I've lit up the outside of the house, but I don't think, and I've used a projector at one point. I don't think I'm going to go that mad this year, but a lot of my neighbours do. So, it's one of those things. People have had their stuff out for the entire month of October, which is kind of cool, but, it really is just this little bit of time, I think. So anyway, caps lock, shouting, Robbie. That's fine. You can shout. Feel free to shout at the top of your voice, lungs blazing. Hello, Paul from Maryland. Yeah, bet it's a bit warmer there, maybe humid. We're getting cold now. Who's Uncle Paul? And who are you calling Uncle Paul? Andy. Hey, Viral Beats. Anyway, so what I thought might be I'm sorry. I'm a little bit out of sorts. It's been a rush. I've worked beyond my hours today to get something done and in a better position for tomorrow. So, when you get into the zone, it's best just to crack on. So I was just doing that, but that meant I rushed back. Had to get some tea because I was out of tea, so I stopped in the supermarket. And then threw this together. So let's do that then. Let's. What I thought might be quite a cool idea is to see exactly what I did here with the sound and what I did with the circuit rhythm to create a bit of a Halloween vibe. Now, I would like to have had more time to prepare, but like I say, last night I was making adjustments to the sticks and making sure that the aesthetics were working correctly for this particular episode. So, it's one of those things, isn't it? We've all got a lot of stuff on, so prioritizing can be a little bit frustrating, having to prioritize one thing over another. But, a gourd on the oscillator or filter. Is that a good? This is some sort of squash, but yet could be a gourd. I've got two squashes, which is as kind of, let's do it this way, as kind of Halloween-y as I could get. I do like this one. I'm looking forward to making a soup out of these, actually. My daughter picked these, actually last week, so there we go. Hey, Biscuit. Brother Jervis. Synthesizers on our Tuesday. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. What's it doing now? Why has it done that? Okay, so what's on the table is my Sequential Pro3 SE edition, which I was shown in JAmm in 2020 at an apartment by Dave Smith himself, which I am very proud of, that little video that we did. That was just before lockdown. I had short hair, that's how long ago it was. And yeah, it was a great little thing. We got taken as Toman crew up to this, and he was like, so I actually got him a Fries cream, mint cream. Is it mint cream? Fries cream. Is that Jackson's making some weird noise? I was like, ooh. It's like, honestly, I thought it was, but it's him. Where have you gone? Where are you, lad? Oh, he's just just in front of me. Anyway, it's a shame that couldn't be on camera. But yeah, so that was really nice. So I love a mono synth. Robbie, you'd be pleased to see this. You were complaining that it's too much modular, so I actually brought a proper synthesizer. And to complement this proper synthesizer, I brought something that isn't a synthesizer, but is a sampler, but is in stark contrast to the circuit tracks, which has the Nova engine on 2 tracks and is polyphonic. This is purely monophonic, but you can use it's 8 samples, which you can. Yeah, I did just play Smoke on the Water. Copyright strike. I don't think they care. Anyway, so and I picked this because I thought you might, Robbie, approve of the synthesizer on the table. Fries did a fruit version. They did Cornish ways, but I thought the classic. My nana used to eat her fries at Christmas, I remember. She'd get a piece of white bread, or any bread actually, and she'd make a butty out of it. I don't know. Anyway, I suppose that's like the same thing as putting Nutella on bread, ultimately. But in the absence of Nutella, I don't think Nutella was even a thing, that we couldn't go to the shops and buy it in the 80s in Wales. I don't know. Maybe we could, but maybe the supermarkets that I went to, Quick Save, didn't stock that kind of thing because it was a bit too fancy for us. Like, we don't have that in our place. I don't know why I've gone South Wales then, but there we go. Right, so sweets and chocolate, So classic. So what we've got anyway is we've got a bunch of samples here, which I have no idea what they are. Oh, hello. So we're going to listen to them, and I just opened up a pack, loaded it, put a fresh project, and I started. Okay, let's get something that hasn't got loads of delay all over it. Oh, hang on. I didn't use all the... Did I use all the tracks? So a bit drum and bass as well. I mean, there's nothing more horrific than drum and bass, right? For he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us this Halloween. So, sample packs, so packs come in and then you make a project off the top of that, and then off you go. So, what have we got? So there's already some interesting kind of stuff that you can already... Whoa, what is it about these things that does that? Sitar. So I think... What's that going to sound like low? Let's have a listen to that. Let's. I think we should go to patterns. We're going to start a new row of patterns, and we're going to go in and we're going to start putting together a little Halloween jam live with you, and we'll play. We'll get a new sound on there, and we'll basically do what I did for 10 minutes. It took me to do that jam at the beginning. So let's see if we can replicate something along those lines and see if we get something that's better. What was? Oh, hello. Right, let's go for that one. Right. Right, I think we could start with that. So, right, so let's go there. I like the sound of that, nice and... So let's go... Okay, let's get now. Do we want... 4? Do we want... It sounded... That's a bit like a burp at the end, isn't it? It's not horrific. It's horrific in a different way. Not scary horrific. Let's see if we can go back and do... Maybe that's better. A pig, wild boy. It does sound like a bit like that, doesn't it? Okay, so that's kind of cool. Right, so what else have we got? So let's not think about the music. I'm going to keep the first 3 tracks. Let's go from here. Let's get some... Right. There was something... how about that one? Why does it do that? Right. Well, I think that mixes off. Sounds like a weedy old man, doesn't it? Excuse me. Okay, right. Let's see what else we got then. So that's quite nice. I like that. That might sound quite good low. It's done it again. Just sounds like broken crockery. Which reminds me, unbroken crockery. It's one of my favourite mugs or cups for coffee because it's got this nice kind of like sort of rough area and a smooth lip place. So, you know, it's like a flute. So, you know, samples are great for creating an atmosphere of otherworldly stuff, I think, especially when you take it out of context like we are now. That's not what we're going to use, though. That's too low, isn't it, I think? Hey, Anna, how you doing? Okay, maybe... Okay. Hang on a minute. So it doesn't seem to fit the tempo of the track, does it? That's another thing. So we've got to find now. So, okay, let's introduce a little bit of hi-hats. Let's get some... Whoa, that's kind of spooky, isn't it? So what are we going to do? We're going to find a sample that is going to give us... So how many tracks of weirdness? We've got 3 tracks. So let's do the drums on 7 and 8. Right, okay. Right, okay. Right. Why is it doing that? So 100, is that 160? No, it's not. I'm not feeling it. It's got to be slow, isn't it? Oh dear, oh dear. It's just matching sample tempo, especially when it's something that's not naturally tempo based, not a drum beat, it's not a piece of music, it's somebody saying something and you're taking it out. So maybe you can pitch it to get it. I like the fast tempo. Let's go back up to let's let it fit to our 170 BPM. Right, okay, I'm gonna put classic oh hello. Why is it doing that? I think it's running out of battery. It keeps doing that every... Right, okay. Right. What have we got? Oh, let's get rid of the effects. No, it's not there. Okay. See, maybe let's move that sample. What track is it now? Is it 3 or 4? dear. Right, okay. Really? Hang on. What? Oh, it's 1. So, oh my goodness. Well, I'll just leave everything. Sorry. That. That's kind of grooving, isn't it? I can get rid of that snare. That's horrible. Maybe. That sounds more, but still. That definitely sounds a bit more swingy, so. Yeah. Oh! Swing to 60. Ah, it's drum bass, isn't it? There we go. It's too much of the... Where is he? This is a great bit of kit. So that's a good starting point, right? And this is what I love about the circuits is I can do that in bed, and I have done, and I think it's a great way to unwind. Read a book, get off your phone though, right? Get off your phone and do something. And I think I've even got a shelf in my bed. I made my own headboard because I'm kind of like that. And I put shelves, one for the usual stuff, your phone, watch, glass of water, all that kind of stuff. And then I put another shelf, which initially was for my book. But I made it big enough for a tracker, polyend tracker, big enough for my circuit rhythm and circuit tracks, and also big enough for the Digitone. So anything I'm playing on, and of course I've got USB power next to the bed, so I can use the MyVolts stuff for the tracker, and this plugs into USB anyway, or on batteries. I've got headphones as well onto a little angle. Anyway, just those are the things. Make your life easy. Definitely. So, chuck in a bungle is massive. Yeah, exactly. Bungle is massive. Yeah. So Davy, it's loud. This is new. We have reached a new place in the stream where it's loud. That is a flipping good thing. So there's that. Now then, when I did the live stream last year, I had no idea how to create a new patch. Right. So I just fiddle around, but people, kind and lovely people, left comments saying you need to hold down, and latch. So let's do that, shall we? Let's go here. So down. Oh, hello. It's not quite. Oh, because I've been fiddling, isn't it? Oh, it's nearly time for cake. Where's Andrew? His cake. He wants some cake. Oh, right. There we go. Just have another little morsel of tea. Oh. No. No sneaking off to the bathroom. Sorry. Oh. There we go. So, cheers all. Right. It did just come out. Absolutely right. So if we go to programs, you've got loads of programs here. And they're all a bit busy and a bit kind of just fussy. I mean, you know, great for, but sometimes you just want like a normal sound. Hello and welcome. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Like, it's a delicious sounding synth. Yeah, they do, Man with Beard. I think it's a good, anything that you can, yeah, absolutely. And of course, both under the Novation Focusrite group umbrella. So, like, you know, what a great thing to have. Anyway, let's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down, latch, and look, basic program. Hooray! And listen. It's a basic sound. So from there, you can go, okay, so let's have a little look. How many oscillators are we using? Oh, we're using just the one. Getting very close to the sort of thing I get at my CS15. Oh, hello. Just stop pressing things. Right. Oh. No. I accidentally pressed that global button and now it won't. Okay. So straight away, I mean, you don't need more than one oscillator really, because we're going to try and create that classic kind of sci-fi almost kind of woo, sort of ghostly sound. So we've got more square. It needs to be a sine, or we've only got triangle and there's no sine. So right, okay, perfect. Now I think the mod wheel's already set up with a very suitable vibrato. So we don't have to work too hard for that. Again, it's the triangle. The frequency's quite good, but I mean, you can do this on any synth, really. I mean, it's very straightforward. So you've got as close to a sine wave as you can get. So triangle in this case, with vibrato, with also sine or triangle. And if we go over to the cutoff frequency of the filter, and make it sound a little bit warmer, which I think, again, don't want the resonance. So, I mean, if you put resonance in, you're just going to get that nasty sort of nasal. He says that, and he's putting it on his like, that sounds quite good, doesn't it? Well, she does sound quite good. Right, and again, you know, that's just a standard 4-pole low pass, right? Moog. Does sound different, doesn't it? Or the 2-pole state variable. See, I don't know what it is. I like a 2-pole. Anyway, Robert, my love, are you here? Finally, some sexy animals. So, go back to the sequential. No distortion, but you can put that in as well. Right, now, amplifier, filter, and 2 auxiliaries. We're going to leave that for the moment. We can keep it simple. Lots of release. Maybe too much. Too much sustain. Let's let it fade out. And then that's not enough decay, is it? Maybe a bit more sustain. Can't play it. Right, it is missing some glide, and we're there. Oh, I have to put the. See, that's a bit frustrating. You know, you can turn it on before you adjust it. Now, that's great, and I quite like the rope around this. It's kind of just, you know, just adds a little bit of Halloween special. And I also put on the table as well my old, talking about scary things, is when I used to work for Software Warehouse. That was my sales advisor badge. I would advise you on sales for your PC or Macintosh computer. Remember, you can use a hard drive in your computer. Yeah, we sold a lot of stuff. Anyway. Hey, Mozza. So let's have a look, because you've got an effect. You've got two effects engines here. Nice. You've got effects types, so bucket brigade, delay stereo. In the Name of the Rose. I love that movie. Sean Connery was playing a French man with his Scottish accent. You know, also, Hunt for October. Brilliant acting. I'm going to get the order of lining for this. Right, anyway, but yes. Right, so. My sun gear, yeah. Right, so. It's digital effects. Let's get that mixed up. So you want the effect to be there, but you don't want it to be like, oh yeah, there's an effect. It's just like melting in to make the sound smoother. Let's put a bit more decay. So. And there it is, the simple kind of like Halloween lead sound. No, you can't do that. Halloween lead. That is a sentence you don't want to be saying too often. So speaking of scary sounds, my Stylophone's theremin is on its way. Finally. Yes, Robert, I was also talking to Lee about getting some stuff for this, and I think we're going to definitely have the drone machine, because that would be good, Andy, wouldn't it? Me doing some drones. I might get my guitar out as well. I did almost get my guitar out for tonight, and I just didn't have enough time. But Doctor Who? Right. So we've got our drum and bass flavoured sort of spooky backing. We've got the lead sound. Let's see if it works together. Where's the tune? There it is. I like the breathing. Too much glide. That sounds like something from Best of the Moog.
modulation on that as well. Oh, crikey. It just died. Okay, well, that's all, folks. We've done the hour. Anyone care for an hors d'oeuvre? Actually, that reminds me. Let's do cake. Let's not. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm going to do that for a minute. I'm going to unplug this. I'm going to plug that back in because, you know, I'm pretty sure it was charged. But if you plug in USB and the audio, it just buzzes. So you can't leave it plugged in. So, you know, USB power is evil, and it's something we need to eradicate. I think we should form an alliance of, you know, stop USB power now. Anyway, so let's have a look at the cake. Tonight's offering is supermarket cake. It's not one I've made myself. I was out of baking powder, so I bought baking powder along with tea bags. You know, one has to sort one's life out occasionally. But, you know, it's not a bad sort of swirl with pumpkin spice. My sense of smell and taste is coming back, so just super sweet. What's that all about? Let's try it. Okay, it's a cake. I'm not sure I liked it though. Not enough pumpkin spice and a lot of just waffly cakeness without any flavour. You know, bake yourself. Bake yourself a cake. Go on, that's your homework. Hey Steve, no worries at all for you're late to the party. You missed a cracking jam or two. With the Circuit Rythym, which has now decided to give up the ghost. And it's a Halloween special, I said ghost. Without purpose. Well, with purpose, but yeah, it happens, isn't it? You know, we could switch to that, but you know, I don't know. I thought it was. There's no way of knowing how charged these devices are. I mean, I'd love a Circuit. Oh, these are great though. I mean, but if I were to make any suggestion, would be a battery meter or something that would. And I think there is when you turn it on. You turn it on, you got a little meter there, don't you? It's like, oh yeah, look, okay. That's like fully charged now because it's plugged in. But that, oh, is that telling me it's nearly? That's just loading samples, isn't it? Philip Dillip, no, I don't want a screen. Actually, as daft as that sounds, I like the fact that it doesn't have a screen. But hey Don, I didn't see you come in, but I might have been jamming. But yeah, that's nice, good to see you. Yeah, I don't miss a screen. Let's see how that's done. So, does it tell us? That looks. I think that bit says. I don't think it's charged enough. Anyway, but so I kind of think I need. Oh, I haven't eaten. That's what it is. A bit delirious. That's that cake's gone straight to my head. Let you eat cake. Well, it is the stream where we are all invited to bring our beverages and our cakes now. Did you? Yes, you did. Oh, Jackson. So for those of you who've come in late, beyond, he's up for more. Jackson is up for more. Oh, look at this. Do you know you do sound a bit like a gremlin though. Your little face. You got a little bit of a skull face, haven't you, really? Oh, you big
such a tart. So, anyway, thank you very much for joining us this evening for the Halloween special. I hope we enjoyed... Oh, here he goes again. You know what's going to... It's a miracle! Is that it? You're never going to be a sensation on Instagram if you don't do... Well done, old bean. Well done. Look at that. There he is. He gets what he's after. He knows if he comes on the table, plays a bit of synthesizer, he'll get his special tickle, which he loves. Look at that. You can do a little bit of a bit purring as well. Oh yeah. You are giving them a treat tonight, aren't you? You're such a tart, though. Oh, I've lost the chain of thread. Where are we? Bad cake is disappointment. Biscuit, yeah. Bring back the egg custard. I agree. Yeah, I think Don, I'll get a power bank in here, but normally I would have the device. I would have. Yep. Don't look at me. Oh, you absolute star. Jackson, you really have. I think that's the there he goes. Jamming with Jackson. Oh, there's a topic. Jamming with Jackson. Hey Schultzy, how you doing? We're just coming to the end of the stream. I think our time's gone. We're back. We're an hour, aren't we? So you've probably come in thinking it's 8 o'clock and it's actually 9 o'clock now. Our clocks went back. But let's do a little top down for Jackson. Oh, you are ridiculous. We were saying goodbye to everybody, you know. That was kind of happening. And then you came and decided to do a little bit of jamming and stick your tail in my face. Watch Robbie. Don't knock Robbie off. You won't be happy about that. Something very Flash Gordon soundtrack about what he's playing. Obviously, we need the state variable for that because it's an Oberheim. Know your synths, Jackson. Oh! Sorry. I've muted it when I was unplugging the thing. I'm so sorry. He's been playing, I've been giggling, and you haven't heard it. I'm so sorry. I have been replaced. Jackson synth sequence. It's a fan of the drone, isn't he? What do you mean Flash Gordon approaching. On a Hawkman rocket cycle. Fire weapons! Do you know, I think if we could do that, get Jackson to do hardware jam. You need to do more than one note though, mate. Can I see? Okay, can I do the art? I've ruined it now. Anyway, so we are trying to wind down now. Oh, I've got that hair on my nose. That was... You need to do it again. As I was saying, thank you very much for joining us this evening for a Halloween special where Jackson has completely stolen the show by being... Really? I just want to say it as well. Just going to... For those of you who didn't manage to make jamming and Jim Jams on... He's literally after the cake! Sod. Are you though? You can stand on that keyboard. There's nothing that's not plugged into me. Anyway, on Sunday I was fortunate enough to visit Andrew Longhurst, and I saw this little beauty. Yes, it's the Moog signed by PeterGabriel, being auctioned as we speak by the lovely people at the Moog Museum. The MoogSeum, if you will. So there's a link in this description, I think, anyway. So I think it's a few days left. Plus there's maybe even a day left for the Pacman Jacket, which is also on ProSynth Network's Facebook page. You can own Peter's jacket, size 48. Jackson, what's the wrong? Just literally, will you just get off the... He's just not a jumpy cat. Come on, get down. Come on. Seriously. Oh, he's so funny. Right, let's get that back to date. So yeah, so that's my two little things. Also wanted to mention Dubby as well, because they were coming. They're on Kickstarter now, but they basically fulfilled they met their quota in the first day, 24 hours. So that's really good. But I'll also, yeah, Don, it was the best cat video yet. Damn him. Damn his eyes. Damn his whiskers. Damn his whiskers. Cool beats. Yeah, for sure. Anyway, hey, KB5. Handy cat. He's just all over it, isn't he? Still music than typical modular jam. Well, he does like a good drone, though. I mean, that's his preference, I think, is drones. Anyway, guys, yeah, be well. Look, thanks for joining us this evening in our Halloween-themed synth secrets and Jason Jervis's world of synthesizers. Yeah, be good. Take care of yourself and each other, and I'll play out with some drone stuff, I guess, because I think we're out on this one, unless we can just coax it into life for, that's why I muted it so that it could plug it in without causing any kind of mischief. So mixer, patterns, right. Nothing's, I can't hear anything. Oh, so I didn't save it, did I? Right, I'm going to play this out. Sod it. Right, guys, thank you very much for your company this evening. Like I say, be well, be good to each other, and we'll see you around and about.